Hello everyone, welcome back. So let's take a look at some compositing now, and we did render the XR sequence, and we have multiple AUVs. These are the direct lighting, so direct diffuse, reflect, refract, and volume, and then the indirect diffuse, indirect reflect, indirect refract, and indirect volume, and then we have utility AUVs and width map. And what we can do is we can start shuffling these AUVs one by one. And I have a tool that automates this, so instead of doing it one at a time, I'm gonna use a shortcut that I have to auto shuffle, and this is gonna give me a shuffle node for each AUV. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the reflection and add it back on top. So here I'm gonna use a plus mode, and you can see the reflection is 2 times brighter now. And we can put down a grade node and tweak it however we want. And for the refraction, we can also do the same thing. We can add on top, and now the refraction is 2 times brighter. But what we can do is we can subtract this using minus, and this is going to give me everything without the refraction. And then I can do another merge node and add the refraction again using plus mode. So now we're back to where we were, same result. And here we can start tweaking it. So let's say we wanted to shift the color of the refraction. I'm going to use a hue shift, and we can rotate the hue and change how the refraction looks like. And using the grade node, we can multiply it and change it in however we want. Not red, maybe blue. Something like that. And then we have the web map mask, the AV, and I'm gonna put down a grade node. And I'm gonna use the any of the channels. Let's say the red channel, for example, from the second input. And now if I do grade, you see I'm remapping it. Obviously there is a wet map, there's points here, so that's gonna get affected as well. So probably we need to roto this out. I'm gonna put down another shuffle node, and I'll fill this with black. And I do this because if this change, I want the input to change as well. And I'm going to put down a press P to get a roto node, and then I'm going to draw a quick mask around this area. And now we have this. I'm going to use a merge node and set it to in. It's inverse. So I'm going to change it to in. And now I'm left with this only. And if we do call correction now on this area, we can tweak it. Something like that. And that's pretty much it. And then for the crypto mat, I also did output a crypto mat like we did last week, and let me show that the render settings for that. So here inside the mantra node, under the crypto mat tab, I saved this to a separate file, and it's using the material name property, and that's going to give us a mask per material. We did this previously. So let's read in the crypto mat sequence. Now if we pick this, we're gonna get a mask for the ocean. And if we pick this, we're gonna get mask for the beach. And let me shuffle this to the red, green, and blue as well. And we can color correct if we wanted to do, let's say, which one? Yeah, let's say for example the diffuse here. I wanted to add this on top again, but I don't want to add the beach channel, so let's move this here. I don't know how it's gonna work with the transparency though, it may have some issues, but let's put down a merge node. And let's set the mode to in. And we need the inverse, so out. And now I have the ocean inside. There's some errors there. Maybe let's pick the ocean instead. So pick. Yep, so this should work. And I'm gonna set this to in. And now we have the ocean separate. There's this edge here, and I'm gonna use a dirty erode node. I'm not happy with this, but I can quickly erode the result. And let's merge it on top now with everything. And now we have more diffuse. And we can grade it again if we wanted to make it brighter, and maybe even give it a different tint. Something like that. Yep, so this is basically the idea. We can tweak whatever we want. We can also recreate the entire render if we wanted to. Let's let me copy this. So let's say we don't want to do the subtract method and all that stuff. The direct diffuse is the combination of all of these. So I can say a plus to all these AVs, and then we have the indirect. So this, and this. And this is a plus, and then both of them get combined using plus mode. And this should give me exactly the same result as this. And it is. So this is a much cleaner method. If we wanted to, let's say, change now any of the AVs, we can control that. We can reduce the amount of reflection or increase that. We can control the color of the refraction separately. And have access to all the AVs. And we have that AV, the utility AVs. We can also use this to do any kinds of tweaks on the render. Let's say we wanted to make this area brighter. We can use the blue channel. Sorry, which one? Yeah, the red channel. So here, the grade, I'm gonna say RGB.red. And now if I tweak this, I'm only changing that part. And I also have that curvature, which is in the green channel. And this is something we could use to maybe add more color variation to this. I'm going to put down a grade node. And let's connect the green. I'm going to use the the green channel. And now we can increase the color of the diffuse, and we can see that propagate through. I mean, the foam hides quite a bit, which we can hide. So this is the tweak with the curvature if we wanted to do something. And then obviously the foam, if we wanted to do anything we want, make it brighter, maybe give it some tint. And that's pretty much it. And then we can render a full sequence off of this. And that's pretty much it for the nuke part. The only thing is I wanted to I forgot to show the Cryptomat stuff, but it's all I think you guys can figure that out, and you just have to go to the Cryptomat tab and then add one by material name and then save it to a separate file. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.